Yo. It's the mix-up. We live. Tell everybody tune in. Barbie here. What you got for us, girl?
And Gucci Mane, they always having something going on. Like Bud Waka, an interview of him surfaced the internet of him talking like mad trash about Gucci. He was basically saying Gucci ain't been up in the hood. When have you seen him in East Atlanta? Since before he got locked up. So he's basically saying your face card ain't really valid here. He said, I ain't no hater, I'm just exposing. And he did put out a diss.
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't.
What's it called? What's my dog? Look. He sent some shots. Like,
damn.
He said he gonna send Chaz and them to get that boy.
Dang.
Boys. Word up. I'm telling you.
He did say that it's big boys in Atlanta and Gucci not one of them.
What? I don't care. This just me and Gucci next tape finna be heat.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready to hear what Gucci has to say about that.
Gucci not gonna say nothing.
You don't think so?
Man,
it's always somebody that's gonna say something because Waka's not.
I feel like the way that man moving right now, he ain't gonna tell me anything.
He's doing very well for himself, and Waka is non-existent.
Nah, don't say that. No,
I don't agree. First off, let me tell you something. Look, if Waka say he gonna send them boys a good chance, he gonna send them.
It's not even that. Waka's
been doing that for a long time.
That's something completely different from being as far as on the scene.
Waka's getting money. You know where Waka's spending?
I'm not saying he's not getting money.
Do you know where he's spending
that overseas money?
He hasn't been even in America.
He don't care about. He don't care about being here anymore.
This Atlanta, you can't sleep on Waka, bro. Like, that's just dead. The man got pulled in the hood. Like,
he don't care about being here.
He's the perfect guy.
Well, in other Atlanta news, we're not gonna spend too much time on this because I know that some of us are a little sensitive when it comes to this subject. But the Atlanta Falcons lost the Super Bowl against the England.
Yo, peoples.
This is what we not gonna do.
Peoples.
This is what we not gonna do.
Peoples.
This is what we not gonna do. Because everybody in this room made a face. Y'all ain't got trash talk.
What happened? What happened?
What you mean? What happened?
What happened?
The game was lit, was it not?
Did
the Falcons not do way more than anybody expected?
They did fly.
Am I right or am I wrong?
They definitely blew it.
So all my NY brothers in the room, the Giants was at home watching the game like y'all was.
But we was the only one to beat that same quarterback though.
I mean that's cool.
In the Super Bowl twice.
But did you make it to the Super Bowl?
Who was the first to go to overtime in the Super Bowl though? Regardless of how it happened. Give them their accolades, bro. Nobody expected the Falcons to get to the Super Bowl. Nobody expected them to make it that far.
I feel like it's all rigged anyway.
Nah, it ain't rigged.
It's rigged.
No. Not rigged. 28.
It is rigged.
No,
Hold on to 3. No, 28-9 going into the fourth quarter.
It is
There's
rigged.
no way.
No excuse.
You can't.
rigged.
There's no excuse.
Yes, it is.
Rigged.
I saw a post where it announced the Patriots winning before, like
The
shit
Simpsons.
even happened.
They had to
It's called
give.
true fans.
They had to give
No,
Tom Brady
that was
his
fact.
fifth ring
Politics.
and the
It's
biggest comeback in
Preach,
Super Bowl
dog.
history. Just like Cam Newton last year, I'm never gonna let this go. Cam could have got that ball.
The Saints.
Cam could have got that ball.
I think it was a
Just like how they cheated the Cowboys out. That was rigged.
No. The Cowboys just didn't make it. Just
No,
accept it.
false.
Just accept it. It's okay.
False.
They say they don't count. They just trash.
Fact. I agree with the view.
No.
The Falcons always do good every season, and then when
I
it
feel
comes
like-
down to it,
Listen,
they always
remember I said it. The Super Bowl here next year, they're gonna go back and they're gonna win. It's just gonna be another story.
hopefully.
Oh, it's gonna be here next year?
No, 2019.
Oh, he's supposed to be 2018.
I said that's not next year.
That's not next year.
That's gonna
2019.
be lit.
Amigos at the Super Bowl. Let's up.
The largest hair show in the Southeast will be here Saturday, the 11th, through Monday, which is the 13th, at the Georgia World Congress Center downtown. Every year, thousands of people flock to Atlanta twice a year for this event. Go stack up on your favorite beauty supply products, your hair products. They have good hair competitions and great networking too. I like to go down there, model and stuff, and just just meet people. It's a good opportunity if you are in the hair, beauty, and health industry. Okay, so that's everything pretty much local that's going on. Let's get political now. Thankfully, Trump's Muslim ban is still banned. Last week, a Supreme Court judge ruled the ban unconstitutional and put a hold on it. And today, the Ninth Circuit decided not to reinstate the ban. So basically, they have decided not to reinstate that right now. Hopefully, that continues. Trump's wife's living situation. That's like a really big topic of discussion right now, because every week it's costing New York City more than $1 million a day, and that's more money than any presidency has ever needed protection for. Melania Trump and their 10-year-old son Barron have decided to stay at the Trump Towers in New York City, and that block is like the busiest block in New York City. So the fact that they have to shut all of that down, that's causing the businesses money, that's causing the taxpayers money, that's causing the city money. It's crazy. It's crazy. And last but not least, Trump supporters are really upset now that Patriot players Martellus Bennett and Devin McCourty have decided not to attend the post-Super Bowl celebration party at the White House. They both just do not agree with President Trump, and they've decided not to go. Now, Twitter went crazy because they're like, why should you do that? You shouldn't do that. The presidency has nothing to do with you just winning the Super Bowl. But, they also brought up the fact that Tom Brady did not attend the post-Super Bowl celebration when President Barack Obama was in office. So that's been a really big deal.
So nobody said nothing about that? Nope.
Nah.
They ain't hear nothing about that.
Really?
It was not a big issue.
Yeah.
Not an issue at all. So
because people kind of understand what's going on. So
they get it.
Yeah.
And y'all wonder why the Falcons lost. Come on.
I told you it was rigged.
Trump, bro. I ain't going for it.
You
That man full Trump, bro.
I told you it's rigged. I always felt like the Super Bowl is rigged.
I don't know, man.
I don't think so.
Support
I think if
them
you
brothers
up,
for not
if you,
going.
If you up that
Rigged.
much, you're supposed to win. You're supposed to run the ball
That's what
and
I'm
win.
saying, bro.
So
And
how
do
long
it
have
for
the
your
Falcons
people.
been rigged then?
Nah.
They've been flopping for a minute.
No, they had. That's the longest they ever got.
That's the
The reason
funny
that they
thing.
lost was because they were in the airport the Friday before, dancing and doing the wobble and shit like they had already won.
I agree with that.
The first half, they played like, they wanted to win. In the second half, they thought that they had it, and they just dropped the ball. They weren't fighting as hard as they
Did y'all see
should have.
the numbers?
Y'all feel like that playbook
Getting
little
stoned.
incident?
That
I
might.
don't think that was it.
Wrong play calling.
Like she said, they celebrated too fast.
Nah,
You can't sleep on a seasoned team.
It's
The
rigged.
Falcons, by the way, fired two of their defensive coaches like a day after the game.
You
So,
supposed if you up 25 points, you're supposed to run the ball in football. Just run the ball.
There's no passing play after.
Just run the ball. Waste time and win for your people.
All right, man. It's Thursday night. It's the mix-up. We talking about everything. We playing the newest music. www.thefreshstation.com. DJ Slim, what's up? If you don't know how to tell them to tune in, www.thefreshstation.com. You can call in. Call us up, man. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to hear. 678-720-1554. It's the Fresh Station, the mix-up. We live, man. It's Black History Month. So, you already know we gotta dedicate a moment to somebody who did something special for us as a black community and as a whole, as a people. You feel me?
Definitely. And as y'all know, we often celebrate black people in the past that have done things for us and helped us along the way. However, this month, the Mix-Up is deciding to make it a little different and honor the new Black history that is being made. So, this week, we are going to be honoring Kimberly Anyadike. She is a 15-year-old Nigerian from Compton, California, and she is the youngest pilot ever to single-handedly fly across the U.S. She made a trip which took 13 days from Newport News, from her hometown of Compton, California to Newport News. And along for the historic ride, she brought 87-year-old Levi Thornhill, which was one of the Tuskegee Airmen during World War II. She said that he is a major inspiration for her, and she wanted him to be there. And again, she was 15 years old. So that's a great feat for our young Black women to be accomplishing Black girl magic all day.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Anybody else be acknowledging? People's got something like to acknowledge?
I just want to say we really need to like support our Black youth. She 15 flying across America, man. Like that's crazy right there. Like I feel like we really focus on making sure the youth have the resources that they need to accomplish stuff like that. We can really see some change in the Black community. You feel me?
You know, that's a tough thing because it's like there's so many odds against us.
It is.
And so many things that influence the opposite.
But that's on us though, you feel me? If you ever want to cut down the odds, numbers help. If we got a little bit of unity and stay together, we won't have to deal with those odds alone, you feel me?
The problem is, people got to stop being niggas.
Yeah, we fell for the trap, man. A few generations ago, they decided to use divide and conquer to divide and conquer us, and we knew about it. Didn't do anything to stop it. We divided as hell.
But isn't it weird how, like, when we were growing up, we had the Boys and Girls Club and, like, just in summer camps and other just organizations and activities to go to after school and when school is not in session. But now it's like, it's rare to even have camps, baseball camps, you know, and parents don't even want to invest in them nowadays, which is a major problem because that's what they need. They need an outlet. They need something to do.
They don't have, I know, when I was in school, like after school, we took trips like once a month. Oh, yo, cool. What was that called? When we took trips once a month after school. Elementary school.
Field trips. I'm not even gonna lie to you, boy. I was never allowed to go anywhere.
I'm from the block. I don't know about none of these programs y'all talking about. I was trying to go home and avoid the drug dealers.
We used to take field trips to a circus and stuff like that.
In New York, definitely they had stuff after school for us to actually keep us focused on things other than getting in trouble and stuff like that.
I remember now, we had those too. My mom called them chores. That's what we had.
We had after school programs to make you, do your homework, help you with stuff like that, make you, just have other ideas other than being bored at home doing nothing.
And now that is how she learned. She learned at an after school program. It's in, I can't recall the name of it. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's an after-school program for, they quoted it as lesser privileged, but we know what that means. Kids from the hood. Less fortunate students to go to and learn how to learn the science of aviation. So, like, if we did not have those organizations put in place, it would be dead, and we have to do better. Community, like, we have to do better. If you know of an activity or program that is offering that kind of service for your children, please invest in them because they are our future. So
I don't be seeing no books.
Now I'm gonna say side part, all the programs are still there. They wouldn't know it. It's just that people don't see them because it's not cool.
It's
These
not
kids
cool
is on Instagram.
Yo, we was in school.
Everybody want to
Yeah, remember, we the kids that the kids is looking at. So if we grew up to them programs and now we grew up and all we show them is we in the club, what they about to see. They're not about to see the YMCA.
We had riff.
I agree.
We used to be able to go. Yeah, there. We used to be able to go home with like
stuff like that.
Stack of books.
We all let that lion down, bro.
When's the last time you seen a Dare shirt? Dare shirt on the kid?
Right.
I ain't even seen a Dare car drive by.
For real.
That little cop car used to be in front of Kroger all the time. Like,
They used to hotbox that car. I caught him one time. I ain't going for it.
Yeah, Dare was definitely the ways.
I don't know, man. Support the youth. That's the summary on this, man.
Because we all smoke.
Everybody
Everybody got all that got high.
No, that's true. Because I feel like nowadays, like, kids go to school and just, you know, like, parents don't even care what the kids do when they go to school. So, you know, it kind of plays into that, too.
They care after.
After, but...
You know, shit is going down.
I mean, the society is.
They try, bro.
But society's gotten lazy.
After they 19 with no credit, that's when their parents care.
This generation parents is like our age. Like, it's sad. They got kids mad early and don't want to watch it. My little sister is sophomore and 3 girls in her class is pregnant.
I don't even think it's so much the kids. It's how they're being raised now. Because a lot of the times when I was in the house with a bunch of grown people, they would tell me, like, go play, like, get out of here. Now, little kids be running around their parents smoking weed and having baby mamas in the street niggas, club niggas, sugar daddies, all in front of kids, just all of that. So it's really
parents are too young. Parents are too young now.
Babies having babies.
Because everything's cool now.
Yeah. Parents are too young, like 15. Like.
Yeah, babies having babies.
Grandparents at 30.
The viewers say we invest in Jordans and not international relations with other communities globally. That could give us direct resources to build our own community, which is.
Shout out
to Wolverine Black Star. Like,
that's the only international investment people do. Black people do bundles. That's it.
For real. And sneakers and clothes and man, like we and I can't think of our percentage of how much we spend in this country. Like we spend the most out of any nationality. Like we are the #1 consuming group of people.
And
like,
the most brand loyal.
And exactly the most brand loyal, and we only own like 1% of that.
That's why I gotta be on point.
That's crazy.
I think her point is we need to all start businesses, get this generational wealth going. That's the only way to fix our situation. Have something to leave your kids instead of debt. Like, stop putting the cake bill in Lil Johnny name. He 3. You feel me? He's watching that TV, bro. All he watches the Backyardigans. That's messed up.
And if you don't happen to have the resources to begin your own business, if you don't, but you know, we don't believe in excuses. But if you don't, you know, please invest in your children.
If you do.
Just invest. Right. Just invest in your children.
Somebody said Johnny got good credit though.
That being said, that is our Black History honoree of the month.
That's right, man. It's Thursday night. It's the mix-up. We're going to go into some music real quick, and then Boog's going to heat it up with that why. You already know it get crazy when he starts bringing up these topics. So, call everybody, tell everybody tune in right now. It's the mix-up. We live. DJ Slim, let's go. Yeah. You already know it's the mix-up. It's time to get real mixy. Lamar Montana, he got a why. Why? What up, boy?
Yo, my why for this week is, why hasn't the time come when it's acceptable for a female to ask a man out on a date? Or is that not a part of the woman handbook? Is that a part of the woman handbook where she does not do it? Right.
So women don't ask men on dates? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, like for the first.
Oh, it's not.
First initial question. Like her first asking.
Okay, it's not okay for a girl to ask a man out on a date.
Why
first.
is not?
No, I mean, like, the majority of females don't. They feel like, you know, you gotta the man got to do this and the man got to do that. So
maybe
it's
she
like,
don't want to take you on a date.
No,
it's not that.
Here's the thing, girls.
For the audience, repeat the question.
Why is it? Oh, go ahead.
Nah, because what I really mean is like, shorties really feel like even if she want to go on a date with him, she just want him to act. So why hasn't the time come when it's acceptable for a female to first act? That's what I mean.
Okay. Well, first of all, if it's the first date, I need to know that you are interested in me just as much as I'm interested in you. And so I'm not gonna ask you because like just as much as it is heartbreaking for you all to get turned down, it's just as much nerve-wracking for us to go in for that kill too. So
okay,
it's
so
just
I don't agree with that.
So how about
objection?
How you gonna say that?
I'm saying no. Look, he might feel the same way you feeling. So why you can't go ahead and be like, hey, you want to go on a date?
Like, you can't sweaty me sweet like arm spaghetti. Like I'm shy when it comes to dudes. Like so, I'm not gonna be that one. So now, if we go on the first date and we like it, then I'm gonna be like, so what's up? You trying to go on the next date with me?
I think. I think I would ask a dude on a date, and the way I would tell whether or not like he's straight or not, I would invite him to do some weird shit, like let's go finger painting, drink wine, or a picnic, or let's go fishing, or like some stupid like people hide and go seek somewhere. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will be like, "Oh, you childish." No, because a real down ass MFer, it's just gonna be down to have fun, like how we used to when we was kids. That was fun to us, so it's still fun today. You know what I'm saying? So I would just see if they'll do weird stuff. And if you say no, I'll be like, man.
To Amber's point, that's what I think. I wouldn't mind taking charge in terms of like figuring out what we can do for a first date. That I don't mind because boys are boring. Like they don't like to do anything out of the box. Men are boring. They don't like to do anything out of the box. So for that reason, yeah, I would never mind asking a dude.
But you wouldn't ask first, like, hey, you want to go on a date? Like,
let's go.
Because most guys just want to chill. So yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I know most girls wouldn't do that. Females would rather miss out on, even if they like somebody, they'd rather miss out on everything that they could have had just because they don't want to take the first initiative.
Agreed.
They don't want to.
And y'all do that all the time, like.
I'm gonna stay quiet on this one because I get asked on dates a lot. I feel like maybe I'm just throwing that one out there. I'm just
maybe you just a hoe.
Wow. On my birthday? For real? Nah,
to interject and to make a point, I think that a lot of women get stuck on not wanting to seem thirsty, so they never want to be the ones to initiate wanting to do things because they don't want to seem thirsty. The same way when guys point out certain things or whatever, like guys blowing up your phone or whatever, sometimes the guy is really interested and wants to get to know you, but y'all take it as a dude being thirsty. But 9 times out of 10, that man is not thirsty. So if a female doesn't want to hit a dude up or do certain things first, I would consider her to be thirsty.
The viewer said if the girl asks the guy out on the date, she got to pay for everything.
Nah, that's not true.
I mean, what? Wait. I agree. I agree. You asked me
Since the question was, brought on Front Street or whatever, like, I would think that if a female's gonna ask a man out on a date, she thinks she has to pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, just how if a nigga asks me to go somewhere, you better not ask me to pay for nothing. You asked me to come here. So if I ask a dude to go somewhere and we gotta pay for something, I would think that I gotta pay.
Fact.
That's true. If she not paying, she not asking me on a date. She asked me to take her out. There's a difference.
Right.
Don't ask me out on a date and then tell me I gotta pay.
It's just a plus.
Because look, we get there and that check too high, and you didn't tell me beforehand what was going on.
I'm be like,
But now, see, what if it's like a situation where, because y'all niggas can text all for a gosh darn month, okay? So what if she's finally like, let's go do something. You don't feel like I'm worth your time, so let's go do something then. Is that her asking you out on a date, or
No.
is that her saying like?
No, it's not.
That's how starting
Let's go do something. Let's go on a date without saying let's go on a date.
I mean, the words "let's go do something." I'll be throwing it in the air like, you want to go do something, so he can offer like, what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? If I want to do something specifically, I'll be like, you know, let's go finger painting.
So you like finger painting?
Fellas, that's what she wants for Valentine's Day.
And red wine.
Yeah.
Finger painting and red wine.
Y'all, you supposed to do it with wine.
Somebody said girls
Take
are quick
notes.
to thirst trap, but not ask niggas on dates.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's a fact.
She ain't got no money.
One thing, females always want you to take a hint. Like,